Christmas competition. In a Christmas competition for the most beautiful Christmas tree, a little girl named Sophie decided to create her own Christmas tree from materials found in the forest. Her creativity and passion took first place. Family time. In a small house in the countryside, a family was preparing Christmas cookies. Everyone had their favorite shapes to cut out: Christmas trees, stars and reindeer. After baking, the smell spread throughout the house and the family enjoyed time together and the sweet taste of Christmas. Miley's adventures. There was a little bubble named Miley. Molly was extremely curious and dreamed of adventure. One day, when the wind was blowing strongly, Miley broke away from the Christmas tree and started traveling through the city. She met many new friends and experienced many great adventures. After an unforgettable trip, Miley returned to the Christmas tree with plenty of stories to share with the other decorations. Adventure on the ice rink. During a family outing to the ice rink, a sister and brother discovered a magical secret. As they held hands and circled the Christmas tree, the ice began to glow and everyone around could see the beautiful twinkling lights. It was a sign that the magic of Christmas is all around us. Christmas in the desert. A mysterious snowman appeared in the desert, where there was usually no snow. It turned out to be the spirit of Christmas, bringing joy and hope to all who encountered it. Thanks to him, even the hottest place on earth turned into a snowy wonderland on Christmas Eve. 11. Emma. A girl named Emma decided to help Santa Claus deliver gifts. She collected her toys and gave them to children who didn't have them. Her kindness made her become Santa's little elf. The magic of winter tea. On a frosty winter evening, Camel decided to warm up with a cup of hot tea. He chose his favorite flavor, cinnamon and apple. As the first sip touched his lip, he felt warmth spread throughout his body. Suddenly, outside the window, he saw delicate snowflakes dancing in the air. Camel felt as if the tea had magical power, wrapping him in warmth and putting him in a winter mood. Since then, winter tea has become an inseparable element of magic and coziness on cold days for him. Unusual snowflakes. In a small village where it always snowed, children discovered that each snowflake had the magical power to make wishes come true. On the eve of Christmas, everyone threw their dreams into the sky, and snowflakes made them come true, creating the most beautiful Christmas miracles. The smallest Christmas tree. In a small village lived the smallest Christmas tree named Susie. Despite its size, it was always full of holiday spirit and lit up everyone's hearts with its glow. Magic decorations. On the eve of Christmas, the Kowalski family decided to decorate their apartment. But they noticed that they were missing a few decorations. Then their little daughter, Anya, came up with a brilliant idea. She decided to create her own decorations using paper, colorful threads and shiny sequins. Her creativity and commitment made their home even more beautiful. A star that fulfills wishes. A little girl found a mysterious star in her yard. It turned out to be a magical star that fulfills wishes. The girl decided to use her wish to make all people in the world happy during the holidays. An amazing sleigh ride. On a winter evening, a group of friends got on a sleigh pulled by white horses. While driving through the snow, everyone sang Christmas carols and enjoyed the glow of the stars. They continued on this magical journey all night long, and at the end they stopped by the fire, where they enjoyed a hot cup of chocolate. It was an amazing sleigh ride that will remain in their hearts forever. Amazing Advent Calendar. Once upon a time, in a small town, Emma and Adam decided to create their own Advent calendar. Every day they discovered new windows with tasks, thanks to which they experienced various adventures that brought them closer to each other. It was an amazing holiday for them. Adventure with a snowman. In a tiny village where the winter was long and snowy, two friends, Anya and Tomek, decided to build the greatest snowman ever. They spent the entire afternoon making snowballs and putting them in the right order. When they were finished, the snowman was huge and looked like a real ice figure. However, suddenly it started to wind heavily and the snowman started to lose its shape. Anya and Tomek did not give up. With the help of their neighbors, they built a wooden structure that held the snowman in place. The snowman survived the storm, and Tomek were proud that their snowman was the most durable in the entire village. It was an unforgettable day, full of joy, friendship and fun in the snow. Santa Claus in the shopping center. In a large shopping mall, children met Santa Claus. They started telling him about their dreams and wishes. Nicholas smiled and promised that he would fulfill their deepest desires. An unforgettable journey. Winter in Lapland was like a fairy tale. A sleigh pulled by reindeer led us through white, icy landscapes. When we arrived at Santa Claus's village, we were enchanted by the magical atmosphere. We spent time visiting Santa's workshop and skiing through the snow fields. It was an unforgettable adventure full of magic and Christmas charm. Christmas market. There was a joyful atmosphere at the Christmas market. There were lots of colorful lights and the smell of gingerbread everywhere. Children ran around the carousel, while adults enjoyed warm drinks. On the stage there were performances by groups singing carols, and Christmas sounds resounded. It was a magical evening. Magic Star. In a small village where there was no snow, children were sad because they had no hope for a white Christmas. However, one evening, a magical star appeared in the sky. The star fell to the ground and in an instant the entire village was covered with snow. The children happily started building snowmen, sledding and racing on the ice rink. It was the most magical Christmas they had ever experienced. The magic of gingerbread. On the eve of Christmas, Kasia and her mother decided to make traditional gingerbread. They went into the kitchen, put on their aprons and started mixing the ingredients. Kasia loved the smell of spices floating in the air. When the dough was ready, they started cutting out different shapes, stars, hearts, Christmas trees and snowmen. Kasia had lots of ideas and decorated each gingerbread with great precision. When they put them in the oven, the whole house was filled with the smell of sweet spices. When the gingerbreads were cooled, Kasia and her mother decorated them with icing and colorful sprinkles. Their gingerbreads were not only delicious, but also looked like little works of art. Kasia was proud to have helped create these magical treats that now decorated the Christmas tree and delighted the family in the holiday spirit. An unexpected meeting. On Christmas Eve, Kasia felt a little depressed because most of her friends were away on holiday. So she decided to go for a walk around the neighborhood. While walking, Kasia came across an elderly man who looked lonely. They started talking and it turned out that you also felt lonely this Christmas. Kasia invited him to her house for Christmas Eve dinner, where they spent a wonderful evening together, full of conversations and smiles. This meeting will remain in their hearts forever as a special moment of Christmas. Christmas cleaning. Once, on the eve of Christmas Eve, Anya and her family decided to clean the entire house. It was an important custom to have a clean and tidy environment for the holidays. Anya and her brother Mateusz took over responsibility for cleaning the living room, and their parents took care of other rooms. Anya and Mateusz took on the task of organizing the Christmas tree. They took off all the baubles and then gently rolled up the decorative chains. Together they cleaned the branches and prepared new lights. When the Christmas tree was ready, Anya and Mateusz put it in the middle of the room and started decorating it. They were both excited, putting colorful baubles, shiny stars and little angels on the branches. When they were finished, the entire living room was glowing with Christmas light. Anya and Mateusz were proud of themselves for helping to create such a beautiful and clean environment for their family so that they could spend a joyful and magical Christmas. Christmas wedding. On the eve of Christmas, Anna and Tomasz decided to organize their dream Christmas wedding. The entire room was decorated in the colors of a traditional winter scenery, and guests wore warm sweaters with Christmas motifs. The bride and groom exchanged vows surrounded by twinkling Christmas tree lights, and the first dance took place to the sounds of their favorite Christmas songs. It was a special celebration of love that will remain in their hearts forever. A Christmas show for children from an orphanage. In a small town, a group of friends decided to organize a unique Christmas show for children from a nearby orphanage. They spent many days preparing the decorations, costumes and script. On Christmas Eve, they invited the children to the theater, where they prepared an amazing show for them with snowmen, elves and, of course, Santa Claus. The children were delighted and full of joy, and it was the most beautiful gift for them, the love and care of other people. It was an unforgettable evening full of smiles and magic. An extraordinary gift. A little boy named Adam found a mysterious box under the Christmas tree. When he opened it, he saw that inside was a magic wand that granted all his wishes. Now Adam could help others and spread joy.